Hey traders, this is Talon2303 with TradeLab. Today I'm going to show you a strategy I built yesterday. You can see the entire build process on TradeLab's YouTube channel. This is just going to be the short explanation that shows you how to copy and add this to your own TradeLab account. I'm going to explain what the strategy is, and it actually took 2 trades already, and I will show you those. So first of all, give credit where credit is due. This is a strategy by TradePro. It's called New Best Highest Profiting Strategy with Crazy Results. Only uses a couple indicators. This was one that was brought to our attention by another Discord member, which if you would like to join the Discord, the link is in the description below. You can go on there and ask us questions. We can help you set up your own strategies, help you if you're having problems setting up these. Also, if you sign up for TradeLab, you can get free unlimited bots if you use the exchange BitGet exclusively. If you want to use Bybit, Femex, whatever other exchanges you want, it's only $49 a month and it's also unlimited. Let's get into this. So I took notes like I always do. And the basic premise of this strategy is you're going to use the 50, the 200, and the stochastic RSI. So for a long entry, you want the 50 EMA to be above the 200. You want price to come down below the 50. You are only going to start looking for a long if the RSI is below the 20 line, and you're going to enter on the next cross of the stochastic RSI. So next cross up as long as it's lower than the first cross. So for our stop loss and our take profit, use the ATR bands. Well, instead of using the stock ones, I chose to use the ATR bands by the trading floor, because you have the ability to set the stop loss and take profit amount. So this is a 1-to-2 ratio. If you go in here, you'll see that you could set the take profit scale factor to 2. So when you're using this and you get the entry, we're going to set the stop loss to the lower line and take profit to the higher line. I'll show you how I did that here in a sec. So we start looking for a trade right here. Next cross up should be somewhere around right there. So our stop loss is going to be placed at the lower ATR band, and take profit is going to the higher one, just somewhere around there. That would have been a winning trade. So shorts, exactly the opposite. You want the 50 to be below the 200. You want price to come back in. See, this is above the 80. So we're going to start looking for a short. And then right here, we have the next cross down. You'll see that I had already put that one out. So that's a win also. I'll go into the TradeLab setup and show you how to copy this. So you're going to come into TradeLab. You're going to go to the community browser, and you're going to scroll over here, and you'll see new best highest profiting strategy. It's taken 2 trades. It's lost both of those trades, but it is working. We will click on this. If you click see more, you'll be able to see the 2 trades that it took. One yesterday at 4 o'clock. The other one this morning at 5:30 a.m. We'll go back to the community browser because we want to copy this. Copy setup. So now you're going to look for this in here. You'll see the one that's inactive right here. So you're going to click edit, do it now. So here, when you copy this setup, you're going to pick which exchange you want to set this on. I chose BitGet. I did it on Bitcoin, but I mean, you could do it on anything you want. I'll show you. We should just do a quick setup. So I'm going to leave the label the same. You can label it whatever you want. This strategy per TradePro was done on the 15-minute time frame. So you could try it wherever you want. I'm not guaranteeing any results, but in his video he claims that the strategy is really good. So once you pick your time frame, you hit continue, and you will get all the alerts you need to set up in TradingView. So you will want to make sure that you are on the correct chart. Yesterday, actually, when I did this in the setup video, I put it all on this one, actually on Bitcoin, USDT, on Bybit, but I set up all my alerts for BitGet. So just make sure you're on the right chart. Otherwise you will be completely screwed up. So we'll search Doge and crypto BitGet. There we go. So in order to have this strategy run correctly, so you're going to put an EMA indicator on your chart and set it to the 50 EMA. You're going to make it greater than -5. The one thing I didn't put in here is you should do once per minute. So I will change that because this is going to constantly track the value of the 50 EMA, and then your variables will update, and in the rules, it will know whether the 50 is greater than or below the 200. If they are long entry, you want it to be looking for a long, and the way we got to that is the 50 EMA was greater than the 200 EMA. The stochastic orange line and blue line were both below 20 level, which means our RSI is oversold. Our symbol and variable and time frame all matched. That will set our variable for look for long to true. And stochastic down cross, we're going to store our RSI value in this variable, stochastic blue line. So that way, when we go to the long entry, we're going to make sure that we are looking for a long because that signal was hit. The 50 is above the 200. Stochastic blue line variable is currently greater than the cross up variable. Variable the blue line. This one is making sure the current blue line is greater than the one we stored. When that happens, we set the side to buy, so we're taking a long. We're going to set the stop line price to the long stop loss, which is our red line right here. Then our take line price is going to be set to the long take profit, which is this upper gray line. The way we have those coming in is our data alerts. We got the 50, the 200. Here is our data from that ATR indicator. So we have variables for the long stop, the short stop, and the long take profit, and the short take profit. Those are all coming in here and constantly being updated. And then when we get the trade signal, our entry rule is pulling the data from here, setting it to our stop line and our take line, and then waiting for the take profit to be hit or the stop to be hit. And I made these exit rules just to reset those looking for long, looking for short variables. Same thing. So looking for short, you want that to be true, 50 to be below the 200, current blue line variable to be less than what we stored. Just like here, we want it to be greater. So that will give us our short entry. This time we set the side to sell, set the stop line price to the short stop loss, which is the top line, and the take line price to the short take profit. So fairly easy. So the alerts that we need, 50 EMA data, ATR data, the stochastic data, the price data, we have to track the price to make sure it's above or below the 50 also. This is storing our blue line crossing up, blue line crossing down. This is our alert for when to start looking for a short or a long. And this is our 200 EMA data. So again, our long signal is when the blue line crosses up over the orange line again. But this variable is just making sure that it's at a higher value than over here. So let's see if Doge would have gotten one. I don't know if I'm going to actually set this up or not. I like to leave room for other strategies. So right here, we would have started looking for a long, crosses back down. Here, it crosses back up by our rules. About right here, we've gone long. It's a 1 to 2 risk to reward. So stop would have been roughly there. Maybe put a line there so we just can see it a little bit better. That's our entry points. Take profit would have been right there. Stop loss would have been right there. This would have been good. We would have hit our take profit right there. Looks like if we were to set this up currently, we would have started looking for a long right here. So looking for a long, crossing down, crossing up right here. And you're not going to win every trade. That's not the goal. It's just to be profitable. Follow the rules. Same risk, same reward. There is our stop loss. Take profit would be right there. You would have been stopped out on this one. So that would have been no good. See, here's looking for a long, looking for crosses down, crosses back up. That meets our rules. That would have also been a loss. Again, not guaranteeing a win rate, just showing you how to build a strategy. So this one, looking for a long, cross down, cross back up about there. On this line, our stop loss is going to be somewhere around right there. Take profits can be about there. That would have been a win. It doesn't just have to cross down. The price has to close below the 50 EMA. You're not worried about the 200, just that the 50 is over the 200. So this one, this doesn't really meet our look for long because I think I did this. So both the orange and the blue line have to be below the 20, although that would have been probably a great, well, maybe it would have stopped out here. So let's do our vertical line. So let's say this did cross. It crosses down here, crosses back up, and it would have been less than. So we would have entered right there. Let's look at our data. ATR bands, right? Okay, so we're looking for the red value, 88619, basically there, and our upper take profit 0.0926. That actually would have been a good one also. We could change these up. You can change these to however you like. I'll show you what you can do. So when I'm setting this price closes below the 50, I'm looking for both lines currently to be below the 20 level. But like on that trade, this original one, the blue line may have been below. Yeah, that was at 8 if you look over at the data window. So that's below 20, but the orange line is not. So that would have actually still given us a good entry. Then both of these are above that last value. So maybe we should change that. I guess we could go back and back test. We want good, solid entries. That's what we're looking for. I'm hoping one of these days, one of these strategies will actually work out and we can all make some money. So again, right here, both of them are below this time. Now we're looking for that next cross up, which happens right here. Look at our long, so we can see a little bit better. So our stop loss, this one would have gotten. So you're not going to win them all, but we'll have to decide what we're going to do. So if you want to make it so it's only looking at the blue line, you just right click and remove the orange line from here. And then you're only looking for the blue line less than 20, or you could do both. I'm not sure which would be better. This is all up for experimentation. You can add different alerts for confirmation also if you want to use more than just the stochastic RSI or something different than the stochastic RSI. You're able to change that. You've got this template. You can add, like in the long entry, if you wanted momentum to be above 60, if you have market cipher on here or something, you could just add a custom alert. You got to make the alert and then add that data. But for now, this is the newest strategy. By the time this video comes out, there'll be a new picture, a video link. You can watch the original video to understand this strategy better, go through his whole explanation. I am just building what he did to show you that it's possible. And then this is how we tell if it actually works, because we're taking ourselves out of this and it's running every time it gets those actual signals, it's taking the trade. So you're not missing them. It's one of the things that I worry about with normal strategies is that I'm going to wait for the signals. If I can't take every trade, then the back testing doesn't really work, because what if the only trades you make are the ones that are losing? So even if the win rate's great, if you're not taking every single one, that win rate changes. So if we can find an actual good strategy that is over a 50% win rate that doesn't change the risk to reward, then we can actually have something profitable. And something like this that fires correctly will do that. So if this is above a 50% win rate, we have a winning strategy. The thing is, we have to wait till it live trades correctly multiple times. Luckily, I can tell you that this is working. So that's my setup for now. I'll do another follow-up video here in a couple of days. But for now, like, share, and subscribe. Check back at the community browser, see what the win rate is, see if there's actual profit. Sign up on the Discord, and I will see you in there to answer questions.